This video is prepared by MidDriveEbike.com. We sell electrical bike conversion kit. In front of you is a brushed electrical bike conversion kit, and this is the finished product. So if you have already watched our last video, we show you how to remove this part of the bike together with the fixed cup and the locking ring. So now we'll move on to putting the new kit on. This is the bracket that you need to first put in. So if you look at this, you can see this actually go right in on the bike shaft itself. So it go in like this. But before you put in, you need to install the motor. This is the motor. So it goes in like this. And there are 4 screws. Like these ones that you can use to mount. So this one you need to use 13 mm, actually not 13, it's going to be a 5mm Allen key. You need to use the 5mm Allen key to tighten these ones. So after it's tightened, you need to put in the axle to fix it. So on this side there's this ring, and this side is the fixed cup. So the fixed cup go onto the right side of the bike. So it's in the bike like this, and so you put this through the shaft of the bike and then put this in. So one point to note is that on the right side of the bike is normal thread, and the left side of the bike, which is this side, is going to be reverse thread. Reverse thread means it's going anti-clockwise to tighten it. So these go next, and then put in the locking ring to tighten it. After this, you need to put in this right in here. But before you do that, make sure you run the chains from the bike and the one from our kit through here before you put in. Otherwise you need to remove and put in again, or break the chain and then put it back together. So after this go in, after this goes in, you can put in this pedal. So there's 2 different ones, and they're different. You can see one is with the thread and one is without. The one with the thread goes in here, and to tighten it, it's going to be clockwise, and the other one is on the other side. But when you put in there, make sure they are 180 degrees from each other. Don't put it in like this or like that, otherwise you can't ride your bike. And next step would be put in the U-lock. So this one, as you can see from here, is going to from on top of the shaft into here. Then you can use your self-locking nut to tighten it. And this one you can use a 13mm socket And as you can see, these are self-locking nuts. It's not going to come back out from the vibration. So after that, you will have to install the throttle twist. To remove the old one, usually from a regular bike is a rubber one. You just use a cutting blade to cut it open and move it. So now, when you put in this, you see there's one screw right here. You just loosen it, put in there, and tighten it. Before you tighten it, sit on your bike and adjust it to an angle that you feel comfortable when you're riding. I need to twist. And this is the controller of the bike. There's a few connectors here, so let's talk about them one by one. First, this one with the orange, red and black connector is the battery connector. You can connect your battery to this connector that we provide. The red one is the positive, black is negative, and orange is the ignition. So when you connect your battery, solder it onto this connector pin and then put in here. This one is self-locking, so once you put in there, it will be locked in there and stay there. And the second one is a blue, orange. It goes to the motor right here. You just connect it. And third one is a red, black, green. This one is to connect to here, to the throttle twist. Just connect it after the installation. And the last one will be the black and yellow. This one you can ignore, it's just for the brake signal if you have one. And also there's a rack gear here. The last nut is self-locking nut. You can remove it and put in onto the motor here like this, right here. So put in there and tighten the screw, and that's it. And for this chain, it's better to take a look at this here. This chain goes from the motor to here to the outside bigger gear, and the inner one goes to your wheels gears. So now you will have a idea of how to do the installation and how difficult is it going to be. If you have any other questions, you can always email us at MidDriveEbike.com, and enjoy your project. Bye.